I think we're live. It sure would help if this thing had a green light or something on it. Uh, all right, I think, well, the only way you can check is on your phone. And I've got, okay, all right, we're live. Hey, everybody. JP Merlo with the Kentucky Fish and Tank Rescue. Let me turn this little monitor down. Got my chat box rocking, so don't bother knocking. Okay. Start recording. Okay, good. So everything's automatic. Automatic start. We're live streaming. Check 1, check 2. Y'all let me know if the audio's good or bad or ugly. And we'll go from there. We're kind of getting this stuff straightened out and getting it figured out as we go. Trial and error, if you know what I'm talking about. So, what's up, everybody? Hope everyone is doing well. I am going to try and switch back and forth from our YouTube channel to our that will be live. Oh, okay. All right, I'm missing a step. Okay, that is fine. It's not doing what it did last time. I don't get it. I'm still on this dashboard page, and it has a go live button that's dead on my YouTube studio. I don't understand it. Interesting. So now I'm gonna go down here to our Facebook page. And come on. Go down to the Facebook page and share the link here. Come on, just write a message. Good Lord. Why is it even taking me to the business suite? This is so ridiculous. Whatever. Okay, I'm doing several things here. Okay. Okay, so I got to do a couple. I'm going to streamline this whole thing. I'm not a big fan of this dual platforms. And then, I mean, there's like 7 platforms. I'm not going to copy a link to every one of them. There's a way I can stream this to all of my platforms. Let me get back over here. It is still not showing. I don't get it. I don't. Okay. I'm live. I'm picking it up on my phone. Hey, okay. Much love. Sounds good. Okay. Blizzle Aquatics is joining us. Okay, I'm on this YouTube studio back end dashboard on my Go Live, but we're already live and it's not showing. It's not showing me going live. And I'm going to send out a message through this. And it is sitting here spinning. And my Go Live button is dead. Connect streaming software to go live. I already did that. StreamYard. I'm looking into StreamYard. There's a couple little devices and stuff on there that I'm interested in. The Stream Deck. I guess I'm just gonna have to assume that we're okay. Interesting. All right, Bwizzle. I hope I'm saying that right. B-Wizzle. Bwizzle. Let me know where you're from. I'd like to check out your page. Share your page on the link if you don't mind. There we are. We have our live chat on the OBS software, which is good. But I can't chat from the OBS software. And I am not, this is interesting. See, and you're not coming through here. I already got all that. Done. That's done. OBS is already rocking. We already got everything. We already got everything from OBS. Charlotte, North Carolina. What's up, Big Daddy? That's all right. I test out a lot too. Best thing to do is what you're doing. Test and test. I've used all of this software all independently. Kind of new on the back end of YouTube stuff. I don't know. I mean, the StreamYard's got a bunch of stuff. OBS has a lot of stuff. I've got tons of camera equipment. My whole thing is YouTube's studio is sitting here spinning, and it didn't do that the first time I used it. And my chat box isn't recognizing anybody. It's all, I don't get it. It's latest video performance. I don't understand it. So we're gonna have to keep doing that, right? Right. Create a demographics. I'm not doing none of that. All right. Well, we're just gonna have to trust OBS. I'm not stopping it now. That's for sure. Make sure we're good here. Well, all right. Let me get back to going. I was actually wanting to discuss this year's Aquarium Expo. So, let me introduce myself. JP Merlo with the Kentucky Fish and Tank Rescue here in Cave City, Kentucky. Last year, we hosted the first annual Mammoth Cave Aquarium Expo. Now, if you didn't make it to that expo, guys, it was such a pleasant surprise. I actually just Googled it, and we're all over the place. We're in magazines. We're in a bunch of different places. But we had Big Rich down from the Ohio Fish Rescue. We had a killer turnout. It was awesome. I'll change over to the StreamYard. There's some stuff I've been looking up on that. I like that Stream Deck. I don't know if it's the same company, but they have a couple little quick buttons and stuff you can use on that too. So cool. Yeah, appreciate that, buddy. Uh, but yeah, so we hosted the first annual Mammoth Cave Aquarium Expo last year. I'm just looking at the old poster. It was July 31st. I am tentative this year for July 31st. However, there's another big fish expo just north of us in Louisville, so I don't really want to interfere with that show. Um, uh, and so we might move it up or move it back a little bit. We had it here at the Cave City Convention Center. And if you're not familiar with Cave City, Kentucky, Cave City is home to the world's largest cave system. We are really the home of one of the eighth wonders of the world, right? They wanted to make it the eighth wonder of the world. It is the biggest in the world. So it's kind of cool. It's right in our backyard. Right up the road is the biggest cave system. So we really have a lot of tourism. It's a small little town and surrounded by tourism. And we really are going to take advantage of that. So I'm just kind of looking through here as well. You can't really, I'm not a huge fan of how this is laid out. Yeah, not too far from North Carolina. I got a cousin that lives in North Carolina. Listen, we had vendors come from Florida, Atlanta, I say Georgia, from Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, Ohio, all over the place, all over the place. I was so surprised. I started this thing as kind of a swap meet. You know, I have over, I don't know, 200 or 300 fish tanks laying around and all this equipment and stuff. So I was just gonna do a big yard sale kind of thing, and ended up rented out the convention center. Ended up people wanted to be a part of it. People shared it out. We got in the newspapers. We got in like 7 local newspapers. This thing just grew and grew and grew, and man, we had a killer turnout. So listen, we'd like to invite you. Bring up some fish. Sell some fish. If you don't want to bring your own tanks, I will supply the tanks. I probably have 150 or 220 gallon tanks, both downstairs in my basement and outside, literally. So we have all kinds of tanks. We're gonna do actually like a little tank, little fish daycare service where we have just a whole table full of tanks. And you can rent a spot and put your fish in that if you wanted to. But yeah, we would love to invite you over to this year. I will be posting it out there as soon as I get the dates ironed out. But yeah, we'd love to have you, man. If you got any equipment or fish or anything like that, bring them up and we'll have a good time. We had a saltwater section. This year we're actually going to have a kids zone. So there's going to be blow up, bouncy houses, water slides, all kinds of good stuff. So we're really looking forward to this year's Mammoth Cave Aquarium Expo. You all keep your eyes out for that. Big Rich is going to be coming down. We're going to have a YouTuber studio section hooked up, so that'll be fun as well. And man, we would love to see you from North Carolina. That would be awesome for sure. So let me see if we can play around and get some interactivity going on here, because this is quite weird how all this is being set up. I'm gonna have to get some expertise on the layouts up here. There's all this data on the back end, and I am in no need of all of this data on the back end, and I still wanna Facebook Live it as well. So I've kind of swapped over from Facebook Live to YouTube, and I don't know. I don't know if I like that very much. I know I've got to. I'm basically hunting my first 1,000 subscribers, you guys. So I'm looking for all my likes over to from Facebook over to YouTube. But I do got to get a better little system going on here. I'm not understanding why this is actually doing this on the back end of YouTube. Kind of weird. I did the whole setup. I did a schedule. And it said go live, but I think we yeah, I don't know. I got to get a better system going on. That's for sure. I got to familiarize myself with the whole back end of YouTube Studio. I know we're online. I'm looking at it on my phone, but my OBS software is running fine, but YouTube is not recognizing anything. That is so strange. So where in the world is my live stream on this? That is so strange. Well, I guess I'll just go here and click my own link. Isn't that something? I gotta click my own link to get to YouTube Live. That is silly. Okay. Waiting for Kentucky Fish and Tank Rescue. That's not it. Why are we not going live? So this is not what's happening right now. Well, I just went to my actual channel from the link I sent out to everybody, and nobody can join us because it says waiting. If we get disconnected, I am okay. So, but now it says live, end stream. Okay, so there you are. There we are. That is, wow, I gotta figure that bad boy out. Capture moments as they happen. Add stream marker. Create highlighter video. Okay. Okay. Now I've got all your chats. Now I'm back on. Okay. So, Facebook should be getting alerted. Everybody subscribed should be getting alerted now. Let me see. I am just now rolling. See if that's coming through. Okay, it's coming through. Alright, maybe it was just a page refresh. We'll see. So Facebook should be should be able to get it from Facebook. I don't understand how that happened because we were going live through YouTube, OBS through YouTube Studio, but YouTube Studio didn't recognize it until I went through the link. Oh, man, that is wild. But I am excited. I'm gonna try that StreamYard. A lot of people swear by it, but the same thing with OBS. I mean, I've used OBS on live streams and stuff before. How they talk to each other is a little strange. I am gonna get a encoder that allows me to stream to 5 different platforms. we'll be looking at that as well. So now we actually have the YouTube live rolling. All right. So maybe we can play back to 11. All these analytics. This is pretty wild. Okay. Share it. Facebook. WhatsApp, Reddit. So weird. Okay. So as we were discussing the Mammoth Cave Aquarium Expo, I will be setting up the website, readjusting the website. Part of the stuff that I'm doing now is getting the YouTube channel and the whole live stream. Been editing videos, kind of updating the older videos. I'm going to start doing like Throwback Thursday, because as I'm going through my Facebook Live videos, I got 2 years of Facebook Live videos, and I can't. You can't just transfer them over. They're low resolution, 360 or something like that. So I'm gonna try this little idea on like hosting a Throwback Thursday where we watch those old videos, because they are kind of cool to watch. I haven't seen those videos in years. When I first started the rescue, and I started with like, I thought I was really something when I had like 9 10-gallon tanks. That was so wild. 9 10-gallon tanks. That is insane. And man, it's wild how far we've come. We got up to 9 volunteers. All the volunteers now are out working and having jobs and setting up their own aquatics shops and home-based businesses. Everybody's breeding killer quality fish. And we missed our boy. I don't know if you got my announcements. Probably not. Make sure to go to make sure to go to the Facebook page and check out the announcements. But so check this out. My very own, our very own David said he was coming over yesterday to knock 2 birds out with 1 stone. One is to pick up his tank that he got for last Christmas, and the other was to take the Pocky chip challenge. I'm trying to find his. It's probably better that I watch through my monitors on OBS. Okay, the Pocky chip challenge. Is that spelled right on there? Yeah. Okay, so it's not backwards. Okay, still good. All right, that's fine. Man, you guys, I was totally excited about taking this bad boy, and I'm telling you, this would. I've been watching these videos on these guys eating this stuff. Now, I used to eat hot stuff, hot food contests for days. I worked at a factory here in Glasgow, and I mean, there was no contest. Nobody could eat as much hot stuff. I used to practice on Dave's Insanity sauce, and man, there is hotter out there. But that was back in the good old days when, ghost chilies just came out. They weren't doing this hybrid, make it in a meth lab, hot concentrate, boil the oil, and add some turpentine crap. There is some super hot stuff out there. Here in Bowling Green, there's this bar over there. Back when I used to own my restaurant, I used to buy these wings. I would get this sauce they had called Stupefied, and man, it was not funny sauce. It was, all jokes aside, there were no joking about it. And I mean, I'm Mr. Show Off and eat one wing and just start talking, and you go to take another bite, and that's when all the stuff. I had to close down the bar, like I was bartending, and I told everybody to leave because I'm not functional. This sauce was so hot. I mean, so hot. Uh, Absolutely not. You have to start meditating. So, that being said, I got two of these bad boys for me and old Dave. And Dave called in sick and chickened out. I wonder if he's getting online right now. Uh, Dave, let me know if you are online. And I wonder if there's a way we could do watch party from YouTube to my Facebook Live. That's what we need to do. That's really what we need to do. I'll have to do that. I'm gonna figure that out. I miss my Facebook Live. I wonder if I can do it. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna try something. I might see. I can Facebook Live straight from my phone. We might just do that. All right, so we might try this old hood style. Oh nope, home. Nope. Oh, great post live. Great post live video. Okay. All right. So I will put this. How we gonna do this? Okay. Make sure I don't hit no buttons I don't need to hit. Let's see how this works, huh? Done. Live. Hey, we're gonna do it. What's up, everybody? JP Merlo with the Kentucky Fish and Tank Rescue. I am Facebooking it down here. I am YouTubing it up here. All right. So we're going to try this. We'll see how this works out. My poor computer's going to explode. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. John Ladd. All right. Thank you for subscribing, buddy. Hey, we was just talking about the Mammoth Cave Aquarium Expo this year. You got to get me some business cards. You got to get a booth. You got to get set up, dude. We had a killer time. Oh, look at Xander Brill's online. Are y'all on the YouTube channel too? Cause I'm doing both. I don't even care. I got eight iPhones. Look at everybody's joining us on the Facebook Live. Hard to hear. I know, man. Go to YouTube. Y'all check out the YouTube. I'm not worried about Facebook Live right now. My microphone's dead on my phone still. Look at Xander. Hold on. I might be able to. Hold on. Let me get. All right. Hold on, guys. I'll get this fixed. And Facebook Live. We're going to try this a million different ways. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to switch over to my other phone. Okay. Let me write a little description here. Get back over to my. This could kind of get. What's up, Greg? Bear with me, you guys. We are. Okay. Okay. Now the microphone on this phone is a lot better. So, this is so wild. This is crazy. I'm gonna have a phone for Twitch, a phone for Facebook Live, a phone for my YouTube is running off of my laptop. So, what else do we need one for? Getter, right? There we go. All right. So we already discussed the Mammoth Cave Aquarium Expo. I was going into the Pocky Chip Challenge. Guys, I don't think it's going to be all that. I mean, I've been watching these, videos on YouTube and stuff, and those guys are going nuts. I am a little iffy about it, because these bad boys ain't cheap. And, man, I want to do it. I want to eat that bad boy. I ain't gonna lie. That, all right. Look at Randy. Randy, look at what I got. You need to do this with me. This is the Pocky Chip Challenge. Comes in a coffin. There's one tortilla chip in there, blacker than black, man. And let me tell you, these are thunder. Oh, man, you guys. Let me tell you, I'm down. Oh, look at John Ladd. Yes. Yes. All right. So what we need to do is we need to set this contest, or not contest. We need to set this up. I'm going to buy a few more of these. And we'll do a whole series. We'll do an interview. I'll do an interview with John Ladd. If y'all don't know John Ladd, what's the name of your company now, John? He does custom ponds, custom water fountains, all kinds of cool stuff, and koi ponds, stuff like that. And y'all give John Ladd a shout if you are looking to get any of that stuff done. We got David doing the hardscape stuff. We got, look at Flowing and Growing. All right, so he's got his pond company. He's doing outside pond stuff. Guys, on Facebook, if you haven't been to the YouTube channel, check out the YouTube channel if you don't mind. And hey, John, I noticed you just subscribed. Hey, we love you too, buddy. I've actually known John. I'm gonna tell an old story, John. No, I won't. I've known John since he was 14 years old. That young man is a go-getter, let me tell you. And back in the old days when he was just a young puppy, but now he's running his own business, does really, really good work, and Flowing and Growing, I guess that's what that's called. And look him up if you guys need any outdoor pond stuff going on. I know it's winter time, but listen, get it. John said he would take the Pocky challenge. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to invite you guys over here to the rescue, and we will do the interview. What are we gonna call it? Buttholes and elbows. Yes, That'll be our interview whenever we have somebody come on the show and we're gonna interview you. You gotta eat one of these bad boys. Man, this thing, I don't even want to do it until someone's here. That was kind of half the fun. My son, Spencer Brady, said he would do it. And I have yet to see that boy over here. He obviously is not biting at the bit, if you know what I'm saying. But I don't blame him either. So we're going to set that up like that. We've got, okay, all right. Yeah, John, if you don't care, could you grab the share link off my YouTube and put it on the Facebook? Because what I'm learning is the interactivity between the Facebook. My Facebook just blows out. I've been doing my Facebook Live for over 2 years, and it blows out. I don't know how to explain it. It's pretty much point and shoot. I guess that's the simplicity behind it. And then it archives itself. I wish, and I thought it was 720p video quality, but it's not. It records that and archives it in 360, which kind of sucks. So that's why I'm over here on the YouTube. Plus, I'm trying to build 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, and maybe we can go with that. So if you don't care to do that, my buddy, let me see what I can do here on the YouTube channel. Okay, there it is there. Okay. Too many phones, too much stuff. There you go. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that. See if I can get Big Rich up here on the line, or maybe we'll grab Reaper. Thomas Griffin. Thomas actually came over to the house yesterday, for the first time. Thomas Griffin actually has the Griffin Fish Room, and so we just haven't been able to get together on some collaborations. Let's see if I can get. So what we've done, we just reached over 100 subscribers. Not too bad. Not too bad since we've actually I've had the YouTube channel, but I haven't really done anything with it. I mean, I set it up years ago, and I haven't done anything with it. And until a couple weeks ago. So we got 100 subscribers. I am looking, I'm putting together some better content, some informational stuff. If there's anything you guys want to learn, we can kind of learn it together. Here's what I'm getting. I've got computers, I've got equipment, I've got all the stuff. I'm going to be tearing down tanks, I'm going to be setting up tanks, siliconing tanks, building custom stands. But I basically, when it comes to the fish and the fish care, I've noticed a couple things, and it's quite interesting. People who are fish keepers, not fish rescuers, but fish keepers, they keep their tanks in a certain condition, and when it doesn't look like that condition, yes, Reaper, we are live. It says volume is still low. It should not be low. Let me turn it up. Check 1, check 2. Reaper, is that better? I'm up there sort of around the red, but more into the yellow, so maybe that's a little bit better. Reaper's joined us, guys, and if you haven't, if you guys don't know who Reaper is Big Rich's right-hand man and runs the OFR Behind the Scenes YouTube channel. So glad to have him here. Hope he's doing well. Reaper has been putting the miles on the old OFR van. That is for sure. He'll text me out of the blue and, oh yeah, I just got back from New Jersey. Good Lord, 31 hours and stuff. Volume definitely better. Okay, Reaper, let me know if you can hear, buddy. I wish YouTube would I wish YouTube would give us a 5-minute check, volume check, 1 2, check 1 2, and then go live so we can get all these monitors and stuff straight. But I've got the craziest setup right here, right now, you guys. I am not gonna lie. I've got one phone over here running Facebook Live. I've got the laptop rocking my back end of YouTube Studio. I've got my phone here as a monitor. You know what's wrong with my volume on this bad boy? Drywall dust, right? Every phone I have owned for the last 5 years has suffered from this little teeny. Let me see if you can. Here's what sucks about iPhones. Why would they make this little? Look at. You guys can see that. See that none of these are the volume, or none of these are the microphone. See this little. See these little teeny dots right there, right there. See that little dot right there? Look, right there. Y'all can see it. Right, that little dot. That's your microphone. Guess how long that lasts in the pocket of a drywaller? 1 day. Sand, full. Lick, get out, pick, blow, dust, hard as a rock. That's why my microphones never last. I need to get me and I've got them. I'm not wearing an earbud. You know how lame an earbud looks? Give me a break. Whoever invented that thing should be smacked. I hate when people sitting there in line talking to the man. Oh yeah, Jimmy. Oh yeah, doing good. And you're sitting there. What the heck are you talking to? That is so stupid. But anyways, we've got everything set up, and we're just figuring out which toys we want to play with first. I guess is what it boils down to. So. Let me get back over here on my live stream. Okay. All right. There's Miss Kathy. Hi, Miss Kathy. How are you? We are talking about. And Miss Paula. Hey, how are you, hon? Good deal. Listen, Miss Paula. Tentative, July 31st, same date as last year. However, there's supposed to be a big fish expo in Louisville that same weekend. I don't want to play with that. I either want to go the weekend before or after. So I've got to get back with the convention center. But as soon as we do, I'm guessing you are still in the newspaper business. We need to get another write-up rocking and start blowing this thing up in a big way. Look what I got behind me. Oh, you can't. Oh, yes, you can. Guys, Miss Paula is the editor-chief bad dog. And, of course, we've got our... Look at that, Miss Paula. Who's that handsome man right there on the front page? That's right. Look at that bad boy. Yep, get it out there. There it is. Fish, and more fish. So, we've got to get... we have definitely got to get it out there. I would love to pick your brain a little bit and go over some ideas and feedback that we got from last year. Man, it was such a good time, you guys. No kidding. I literally, so here's how it went down. You never know if people are going to show up. Miss Paula blew it out there in 7 newspapers. We were on the front page, in the middle. She helped us blow it up big time. And we just, you just never know. And sometimes you just think the worst. You know what I'm saying? So when we're opening the doors at 10 o'clock, At 9:30, I run to the bank to get some money for the cash drawer. Maybe we need a couple $100 or something. I come back, it's 9:55, thinking ain't nobody gonna be here. We're gonna be playing with fish by ourselves. And you know, you just kind of think that way. As soon as I pull in the parking lot, there's 150 people in the line waiting to open the door, and it never stopped all day. I jumped on the cash box for 2.5 hours and never slowed down. Never even got inside yet. I got Big Rich in there walking around, sitting around, signing autographs. Reaper's down here with him. I mean, people selling stuff and trading and all kinds of stuff. I got a booth full of stuff and I can't even sell it. It was off the chain. Reaper knows. Reaper was there, and man, we yes, thank you, Reaper. And we had such a good time. Somebody found out that Reaper likes White Castle, and I guess they're not White Castle savvy up there in Ohio. But somebody brought him a 30-pack. Remember that, Reap? Somebody brought him a 30-pack. That's some Kentucky love right there. When your people watching your show bring you that type of stuff, you know, he got a 30-pack of White Castle brought over. And then man, Reap, we go eat breakfast up at the Shell station, and of course they got a griddle sitting right there, and if you order a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, their biscuits are hot straight out the oven, and they drop an egg on the griddle, and they cook it right there in front of you. And Big Rich could not believe what he was seeing. He got him a biscuit and maybe a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, and sure enough, he put it or she cooked it right there on the griddle. He could not get enough of that. So yeah, I tell the ladies up there too, Reap, every time I go up there, you do not know what Big Rich was thinking about y'all cooking an egg. Actually cooking an egg right there on the skillet. So how cool was that? But yeah, the Mammoth Cave Aquarium Expo. Guys, I need everybody's ideas. We have plenty of feedback. We had a killer show. It really did bless my heart. The whole day, after 2.5 hours, it was 12:30 before I got to leave the cash box and go inside just to check on people. We had seminars going. We interviewed Big Rich and Reaper up on the stage. We had a contest. We had a aquascaping contest. It was super cool. And man, it was wild. It was so cool. We had 5 or I forget how many tanks. I think 7 tanks we had set up, and Big Rich was the judge. And at the end of it all, so there were like 3 kids and 2 adults, and they looked great. The tanks looked really great. And at the end of it all, we got the crowds. You know, everybody judged. You know, and everybody voted, and the whole crowd was there. And Big Rich said, "Hey JP, how about everybody wins?" And so, man, that was great. It was great. Completely blessed my heart. Everybody won, and got to take home their tanks and all the decorations they could pack. And it was like Christmas Day for me. That was cool. So, yes, I agree, Paula. We definitely, that PA system is choking up there. I'll probably bring my own PA system. I think that's the original PA they used back in 1969. It was not good, so I'll bring a PA system and we'll blow it out of the park. We'll have Big Rich bring 8,000 watts of PA system from his basement. Y'all make sure to go to YouTube channel and check out the interview with Big Rich. You will see in his basement 8,000 watt PA system. Guys, listen. I was in a state of awe the whole time I was there. If you ever get a chance to go see the Ohio Fish Rescue, guys, go. It is at least as good as any high-end aquarium you will ever be to. And plus, Big Rich is one of the most humble, kickback, short swearing, mullet having, flip flopping guy you'll ever meet. I swear the boy was born here in Berrien County. And he's just a good down to earth guy. His whole house is just set up with water, and man, we had a great time up there. And we what was I? And then, so after you do the tour, after you see all the water and you're just in a state of amazement. Yeah, that's right. Big Rich. Big Rich said everyone wins, and I just threw all the sheets up in the air. Was like, oh heck yeah! I mean, good grief, you can't argue with the man with the 3-foot mullet. But yeah, so after you kind of come down off of the whole water fixation, uh, Big Rich takes us down in the basement, shows us around the house and stuff. He just has cool stuff. Just when you think you can't get any cooler, the carpet that you're walking on is zebra print from Mike Tyson's house, right? So he literally went to Mike Tyson's house and bought the man's carpet, and some plants and stuff, and just everything's a cool conversation piece. That's my kind of guy. That's what I enjoy about people. Just everything is interesting. His 67 Camaro is off the chain. Next time, I'm going to see if I can't get in that bad boy and roll it out. Reap, hush your face. Don't say nothing. But we're going to try and roll it. I'm going to see if he'll roll that bad boy out and fire it up, because it is bad. Y'all go check out the video that I just posted, the interview with Big Rich, and you'll see his bass stack or his PA system down in the basement, and his whole environment he's got set up back there. He kind of tells us his story, how he got into the aquarium stuff. He used to do exotic animal stuff like that, so black panthers and all kinds of stuff. Super cool. So multi-level, multi-dimensional kind of guy. And of course, him and Reap are my heroes in the fish rescue business. Little did I know, Reap, I was watching these old videos of like when I lived in a 3-bedroom apartment, and I had 9 or 10 10-gallon tanks in a 55. Hi guys, JP Merlo. I am the Kentucky Fish and Tank Rescue, and I'm looking at the tanks that are set up behind me. They are nasty, and I got like 6 10-gallon tanks. Yeah, I got 6 10-gallon tanks, and they're half cycled, and good Lord, I got guppies and goldfish and algae and whatever. I was just learning, and just started watching Big Rich and this thing called the Ohio Fish Rescue, and sure enough, we've corresponded for like a year and a half, and we actually one of the coolest stories I have with the fish rescue is, so every Friday Big Rich does his live stream, and they just have a good time. They just sit there and party with everybody on their live stream, and talk about fish, or they might talk about mermaids, or they might talk about turtles, or they might talk about Nerf guns. Who knows? But I was watching there one night. It was in May, I remember, of 2020, and Big Rich gave us a shout out and said that they can endorse us, that we're doing good things down here in Kentucky. And man, just to have the top shelf notice you at the bottom is super cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching YouTube, and my dude is sitting there praising us down here in Kentucky. And we finally got some fish tanks rolling. We finally got, we've been pushing it out there a little bit, and we've been doing rescues, kind of, I mean, I'll say all over the country. I don't like within 6 hours, but we got a pretty good network now of people that'll take in fish. And but 2 years ago, it wasn't like that. There wasn't a whole lot of people that would take in fish, and you still can't really trust everybody either. So we kind of look out for the fish and check the people out, everybody wants to be a rescue, but not for very long type of thing. And so it was really cool having Big Rich, you know, give us a shout out. I'll probably have to go back. I'll probably have to go back to that YouTube Reaper, and just put that on my YouTube channel, because I was freaking out. If you want to know the truth, Chrissy was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "He just called my name. Are you kidding me?" And it was like 2 weekends in a row or something like that. He gave us a shout out, so that was really, really cool. Yeah, we'll definitely make it up there. I've been to the Atlanta Museum, and then we also went up to the aquarium. We also went up to the Cleveland Aquarium. So cool, but just not as cool as the Ohio Fish Rescue. The man took a 58,000 gallon indoor swimming pool and converted it into a pond. And in that pond now has a 5.5 foot, what is Brutus, Reaper? I want to say a Bisher. He's not a Bisher. Reaper, what is Big Brutus? I keep forgetting. But man, it was really, really cool. He got 40, I think over 40 now, stingrays in there. Reaper actually got stuck. That heel's healed up, ain't it, Reap? But he actually got tagged by a stingray. Like, dude, go try to find that video where Reaper, he's in the little filter pool pond, and it had a few stingray in there, and all he was doing was putting a couple plants in there. And apparently Reaper got one little cornered and felt a little insecure and stuck. And man, it wasn't no joke. It was no joke. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's how I got to follow you through OFR and their video. That's neat, man. I appreciate that. Can't wait to watch them and try and catch all those rays. Yeah, no kidding. That is going to be wild. Arapaima, that's right, Arapaima. So Big Brutus 5.5 foot Arapaima just kicking back in that pool. And then just when, you know, you're all tripping out on how big these fish are, there's 1 million African cichlids in there. And they're spawning like crazy. That's what I love most about all of this fish hobby stuff. Not when you can set up a super clear tank with a bunch of fake plants and that stuff. When you can set up an ecosystem, right? Where the big fish, small fish, they all find their common ground. They all have their own little hot spot. You know, you got low bottom dwellers, you got top water. When you can, you know, the live plants, when you figure out the... Oh yeah, Jonathan. Look at him, lad. Look, watch out here. Look what he's talking. He's talking about you. Yeah, I know. I don't like people that are right. If you want to know the truth, the worse they are, the better. But yeah. So that Arapaima. Oh, Miss Paula says her cichlids are multiplying. All right, everybody's a fish breeder these days. But yeah, guys, if you can get up there, y'all make sure, listen, right now, or after, I don't care when you do it, go to the OFR, subscribe to their channel, go to OFR Behind the Scenes. That's the one that Reaper takes care of. And Reaper, I don't care what they say, your mellow voice is just right. Don't have them turn it up. Don't go get a super microphone. Don't get none of that crap. It is chill. It's laid back. And people like that. I like it. I go to sleep listening to your voice. So, you know, I know it sounds weird, but I can listen to it all night long. That's just, I love it because I clean swimming pools and install equipment. Then that got me into fish. Cool. That's awesome. That is cool, cool, cool. Guys, I am so pleasantly surprised how this is going right here. We're gonna do a lot more of this. If I was if I still drank alcohol, I guess I would do Big Rich style and have a drinking word and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna let those guys take care of it. But yeah, we ain't gonna do none of that no more. Let's see. Oh no, what's up, Hodge? I didn't even recognize you, brother. Let me see what we got going on here. You ain't got to apologize, dude. Everybody's just kidding, man. We all know that. Old school, boy. Another little puppy dog. Another little pup. That's right. John Hodges. Holy mackerel. But anyways, yeah. If you guys make sure, are you going to get on a live schedule? Yeah, Lori, I will do that. So normally my live is on Sunday nights. I was gonna change it to Saturdays, but trying to figure out this how we're gonna do the studio and everything, and I've been really busy. We had a fish store rented out, and then the guy sold the property, so we kind of brought everything over here. It's still in piles, and so we're I don't even want to take the cameras downstairs right now. We tore down a rack, and then we rebuilt the rack. I've got several racks. Things are in such a temporary state down there, and then yeah. So I think for right now we'll keep it on Sundays. It just seems to be a nice way to wrap up the weekend, and yeah, just kind of seems a nice way to wrap up the weekend. I am blessed by having you all here. It's really cool. So the YouTube channel, guys, if you haven't already, if you don't care, subscribe. If you would share it out, guys, listen, I'll just put it out there. I'm trying to get my first 1,000 subscribers. We have about 1,300 likes, followers on our Facebook page, so I'm trying to transfer those guys over. I do want fish people over there, so I'm not just whoring myself out to get 1,000 subscribers. We will be boosting up the content and doing some how-to videos type stuff. I'm pulling back off of the construction a little bit so that we can focus on some more fun stuff. I actually got, I have a history of video editing, and I worked as a producer and a director in TV stations and stuff. You guys can see the old Xl1 that I got back here. Now I just use it as a prop in the background. But the more I think about it, so I've been looking at these DSLR cameras again, and instead of reinventing the wheel and all that stuff, I've got this huge camera. This thing is a dinosaur, but it is still the champion granddaddy. This camera is unbeatable. So this is an old Canon Xl1. It is digital. It actually records onto an old tape. But check this out. This is just the lens on this bad boy, right? So here you go. Oh, there's the thumbnail. Oh, you ain't got nothing. But check this beast of a lens out. So as I'm thinking about all this new equipment, to tell you the truth, I mean, I'm sitting here. This is Firewire. I mean, I've got analog and Firewire out of this thing. I've got boom mic. I mean, it is everything I need. I may just set up the studio with this thing, because it is still a beast. It is not outdated in any way, shape, or form. I would totally do anything with this camera. So nothing like us old school analog guys, you know. Yeah, one of my favorites. one of my favorites. So with all this new techie stuff, you know, I've got 8 iPhones to do all of these different camera angles with all this software, and I'm still doing this ghetto style, one camera for the Facebook people, one camera for the YouTube live. This is ridiculous, let me tell you. I mean, they still can't get it, you know, just click, point, shoot, rock. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, back to the Mammoth Cave Aquarium Expo. Once we get a date set, guys, I would love to have all y'all there. Help us get 1,000 subscribers. Big Rich said he's going to be bringing down some more YouTubers. I hope that is the case. I'll be blowing it up. And so we are poised. I was trying to do it early spring and have like an early show. Reap, I got to get the cables, so I gotta go. It's I don't know how familiar you are with the cables, but it's IEEE 1394 Firewire. I gotta get the adapter. It's an adapter box to change it to HDMI. Then I could go into my input. Actually, it's so crazy. The audio video world is so retarded sometimes. So I got to go from IEEE 1394 to HDMI converter box. Then that HDMI goes into an encoder, right? Encoder goes into the laptop. And I'm even wanting to go even more than that because I'm wanting to hook up a switcher. That's the thing. I've got the equipment for this mobile studio setup, which is how I can go up to 8 tripods with 8 iPhones. All of those are cameras, and I have one switcher. You dedicate one of them as a switcher control board, and you can do whatever you want with all the rest of the cameras. So I have that kind of mobility. But now that I'm switching over to this YouTube, I got to get me a little soundboard. You know, the laptop can only do so much, and I've got a couple extra monitors and stuff like that. But I've got the Rode mics. I need to hook up the Rode mics. So there's a couple things, right? So the old guy needs an extra converter box to go to HDMI to the converter encoder, the encoder into the laptop. But I want to hook up a switcher so that I can have different camera angles and bring different stuff into the scene, basically. What else? So there's 2 studio projects I'm actually hooking up. Basically, I guess what I'm gonna have to do is make a studio. I guess like a portable studio or something where I can do do-it-yourself stuff off of a workbench / studio area. But then also where we can do walk-around tours. I used to like the Facebook Live because I could just take my phone anywhere and do that, but it sucks so bad that it archives that stuff in 360. The video just turns to crap. So I'm gonna rip those videos, put them on a hard drive, and then I'm actually gonna re-edit them and upload them as I'm kind of doing narrating. Hey, look at this Throwback Thursday type of thing, and just kind of laugh at myself in the old videos. They're pretty funny. You can tell how excited I was back in the day. Well, I mean, right off the bat, we had 2 pet shops donate all of their stuff. 2 different people had shut down their pet shops and had their pet shops in storage buildings, and here you go. Come and get it. And I never thought that was the case. I mean, when you get into this, you know, the first donation was a 60-gallon tank and a 30-gallon tank, and I was in awe about that. She gave us the tank, the stand, the light, the heaters, all the food, all the stuff, rocks, pumps, everything. And I was tripping out on that. But that was just the beginning. We had 120 tanks donated out of Springfield, Illinois. I still don't have all those tanks set up. Those are some big projects that I'm looking forward to now with now that we have the YouTube channel going, those are some projects I'm looking at building up. Doing custom stands, custom enclosures, the whole rack system, and how we're going to create those filtration systems. That's going to be really neat. But yeah, so fun around the fish rescue. And Reaper knows firsthand. Reaper, you have been busy, dude. I mean, you have been busy. Are you at home right now, or at the OFR? I'm trying to think of the last video I watched. I think it had something to do with Joshy. I can't remember. But anyways, how about back to the Pocky Chip Challenge? All right, John Ladd. So you are on the hook. You're gonna be my first interview, and we are going to do. Lori, I am in Cave City, Kentucky. That is South Central Kentucky. We are 100 miles north of Nashville and 100 miles south of Louisville, just off I-65. So John Ladd from Flowing and Growing Pond Installation Company, custom ponds and enclosures, I guess, waterfalls and stuff, calling you out. So when we do our interview, you're going to have to eat one. We're going to eat these. Oh, man, I'm telling you. I love hot stuff, you guys, and the only reason I'm not eating is I'm holding back because our own David said he would join me in this contest. Like, no problem. Oh yeah, be glad to do it. And apparently there was a problem. Right? So, oh, Josh got COVID. Everybody got COVID. The whole thing about the COVID to me, Reap, is the quicker you get it, the quicker your immune system builds up. That's my opinion. So, I'm just sharing the text out here. I don't even know how I got off on that page. The quicker you get it, the quicker your immune system gets over it. I think I've had 3 strands. I ain't gonna lie. I think the first month it came out, by May I had it, lost my taste buds. Lost my taste buds and lost my smell. And you don't even notice it until you're macking on these hot wings and they're not hot. And you can't taste the hot sauce. And you start like, what in the world is going on now? And then you realize you caught the COVID. And then after that, it was 6 months, 6 or 8 months. I couldn't taste or smell, and then it came back finally and started tasting good and smelling good. Bam, got another strand. Only I didn't lose my taste. I didn't lose my taste or my smell. Everything tasted like you sprinkled soap on it, like you sprinkled laundry detergent, dry laundry detergent on it, and you're eating stuff and you're just like, what in the world? And you drinking stuff, you're like, man, come on, this sucks. And then most recently, for the last week, a week ago, I've had this headache, this pounding stupid headache, and just yesterday finally got rid of it. And man, I've got ivermectin. I'm using it, and I'm just a believer that the human body builds its own antibodies, and it makes itself stronger. You guys go through it, and it will make itself stronger. That's just my opinion, and that's what I just think your body comes out stronger in the end. I mean, I'm not a big fan of these tests, booster shots, using people as lab rats type of thing. But hold on, hold on. I'm gonna do a selfie for David. Hold on, I'm gonna do a selfie with the live stream for David. Look at that. All right. Get over here. But yeah, I hope he gets to feeling better. I do hope he gets to feeling better. I don't wish sickness on anybody. But I do believe that once you have it, and you go through it, and your body can fend a lot of that stuff off. Just my personal opinion, you guys. I'm not a doctor, obviously. I'm not big on germaphobes. I just I think your body's built certain ways, and it's more resilient than we give credit for. So listen to your doctor, and I say that with all my heart. Really, I wish they would let you listen to your doctors instead of some of the doctors that are just on the news all the time. But we won't get off on that. We hope we'll say prayers for Joshy. Hope he gets to feeling better. Yeah, there's Christina. Hi, Christina. Hi, honey. Guys, everybody drop a little prayer for Miss Christina. She is struggling with some cancerous issues. I don't have to go into detail about that, but she has a very good spirit about it. It's some bone stuff going on, and she's actually just recently, this past week, started her chemotherapy, a couple doses, and she's working through that. So if you don't mind, say a little prayer for Miss Christina. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. And her and her husband are always in our prayers, and super good people. So. Oh, speaking of Christina, there's Charles now texting me. Let's see. Hey JP, is this good to use on fish tanks? It's some that I had. Was wondering if it would be if I ever had to use any of it. Low odor. Well, send me that picture. Let me know what it is. All right, Charles. Christina, tell Charles. Let me know what he's talking about there. He just sent me a text. But anyways, all right. Thank you guys. Thank you for the prayers going out. Charles Sherman, what's up, buddy? Let's see. Fish Ranch Home. What's happening, guys? Tell me where everybody's from. Let me know where you guys are from. And what kind of fish you keep. Make sure to like and share if you don't mind. We can create this little Sunday evening powwow, and let me know. Give me some content ideas for the YouTube channel. I know I'm going to be building custom enclosures and tanks and stuff like that. I'll be sharing that. I am actually. I better go put it back in the freezer. We are going to be doing the homemade fish food stuff. Oh, okay, silicone. All right, Charles. Okay, no. Guys, Charles is sending me silicone, asking me silicone questions on his tanks. Listen, you got to use GE number 1, not number 2. GE number 1 is safe for aquariums, okay? So you got to scrape out the old silicone, because silicone does not stick to silicone, and dry it out real good. Use maybe like a rubbing alcohol or something, clean it out real good. and then use a number 1. If you see on the very top left, if you see on the very top left of that package, let me see if I can get it over there. Can't hardly see it. Right, yeah, there you go. If you see right here, yeah, right here, it says number 2, I believe. Yeah, silicone 2. That should say number 1. Always use number 1. I don't know what the difference is, pure silicone versus unpure silicone, something to that effect. But yeah, that should get you by. Also, let's see. Yeah, there you go. All right, look at here. Ontario, Canada. What is up, Ontario? How are things going over there? How are they treating you? Are we allowed to go? Reaper, are we allowed to go to... All right, Reaper. I appreciate that comment you made to Christina. That's right. All this fish freaks, you know, this is so much more. This arena right here, no kidding. This arena, this fish keepers arena is so much deeper than what anybody realizes. If you guys want to know the truth, you will not find supportive, emotionally, helping, just a killer support mechanism than the fish keepers groups. And there's the opposite out there. There's bad guys out there, and I got to deal with those guys all the time. I know Reap and Big Rich deals with them too, but you know, it's a very loving community, that's for sure. Very tight knit community when everybody gets to know each other and stuff like that. So y'all, like I said, keep Christina in your prayers and stuff like that. She does have to travel a little bit of ways to get her treatments and stuff like that, and it can be a scary situation, but she's got a really good attitude, and she's got a bunch of these fish freaks around here now. Let me tell you how we met. Because Christina knows the value of having an aquarium around when you're stressed, when you have anxiety and stress and, you know, sadness and alone and not alone. You know, when you're dealing with anxiety and stress and stuff like that. She reached out to us. Actually, it was Charles, right? So her husband reached out to us looking for a cheap fish tank because his wife wanted a fish tank and, you know, wanted to get back in the hobby and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I got fish tanks. I got all kinds. What were you looking for? Well, then he gave me the story of her condition and what was happening, right? So she had to go through a surgery, and you know, they're just doing some preventative chemotherapy, you know, some spots, you know, stuff like that. So they're just taking care of her. And he said that she knows the value of having an aquarium reduces your stress, your anxiety, and just relaxes you when you need to be relaxed. And that is all. Move my live chat window. What? Move what? I don't know what you mean move my live chat window. I can't move. Big Rich, what are you talking about? Hold on, guys. Move my live chat window. Hold on a second, you guys. I know I'll deal with that later. But she knows the value of Big Rig sent me a text because I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't see his face the other night because of the live chat box on the TV. But anyways, yeah, Charleses are everywhere. But yeah, so she knows the value of having an aquarium. So typical rescue style. Anybody who has a rescue knows this number one rule, that we are giving away fish tanks and the fish and the stuff and everything it takes to make her feel better. That's what is going to happen. That's what happened, and we were glad to do that. We got her a 55-gallon, all the stuff to go with it. She got some fish, some guppies, and some. She wanted a mellow tank, so anytime she's ready for some more fish, she's allowed to come back over here and just grab whatever she wants. That's how that works. So we are glad to do that. Glad to be in a position to do that. That's my number one mission in this whole fish rescue thing. To tell you the truth, is the education and the benefits that owning an aquarium has on your body. I'm looking up the studies right now. Medically speaking, there's not a whole lot in-depth studies, medical studies. There is a lot of like psychological, neurological impacts and stuff like that. And of course, everybody's testimonies is that it reduces high blood pressure and anxiety, sleep apnea, and all that stuff. But there is actual physical data out there, and the studies have been done that owning a fish tank, I'll just tell you straight out, makes you happier. You know what I'm saying? I talk to my fish. I don't know if you guys are goofballs like me, but I do. All these guys, let me see if I can show you. They may not do it because we're on camera now, but these guys, they're all hand. They love, all my fish love being pet. So all these guys will jump into your hands. They just love it. Ow! And then it bites your fingers. Ow! But yeah, every one of them. Look, ow! You little suckers, quit! They're biting the hairs on my knuckles. But you can see they jump in. They'll let you pack them out. I could bring these fish over to the camera right now. So anyways, you gotta pet the big pacu. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you see big 24-inch pacu roll over and want you to pet their bellies, that's something. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty wild. But anyways, yeah. So super cool. Christina, hun, you just get to feeling better. You take care of those fish. If you need anything, let me know, and we'll get that taken care of for you. But yep, guys, Mammoth Cave Aquarium Expo tentatively is July 31st, unless we have a scheduling conflict with the show up in Louisville. I'm not sure. Hey, Reap, are you familiar with the American Cichlid Association? I just heard last night that they are having a big 5-day show up in Louisville. I hadn't heard about that. If anybody can look up a big 5-day fish show in Louisville, I just heard about it last night. I hadn't really researched it. American Cichlid Association Fish Show, Louisville, Kentucky. How about that? ACA 2022 ACA Convention, July 27th to the 31st. Yep, Louisville, Kentucky. So it's 5 days. 4 days. 27, 28, 29. 30, 31st, 5 days. Yeah, there it is. So, cichlid.org, conventioncichlid.org. What in the world? ACA. All the way back 2014. I'm just looking at it. Okay, the ACA convention, July 27th to the 31st. Okay, so have you ever heard of that, Reap? I guess I'll copy it and post it on our live stream right now, and on the see where we're at here, and where is all my comments? There we go, live chat. I'll post it right here. We'll post that for you guys. Triple Crown, yeah, that's what it's called. Triple Crown, that's right. Interesting. Reap, you ought to look that up, dude. It's supposed to be a pretty big deal. Nene posted it and then didn't post it. Okay. I have never heard of it. Hold on, guys. Not sure. It's called the Triple Crown, but I just posted it on YouTube. I want to post it on the live stream. Yeah, that's what I hear. Okay, so I just posted, yep, okay, so there it is there, but it's not showing up on my YouTube channel. What's happening here? Oh, yours is better, but we'll look it up. All right, Reap. That's what I'm talking about, dude. The Mammoth Cave Aquarium Expo. No, Nene, I think you had it right. I think that's what I heard it was called. Was the Triple Crown? But how come my posts aren't coming up on you over here? What's going on here? Why are we not? It did have. How come I can't type on this bad boy? It's not. It's showing up here. That's strange. It's not. It's showing up. It's showing up there. Jonathan Hodges, how do you do it? How do you do what, buddy? Let me know. Strange. Let me go find it over here. See if it'll post it this way. All right. Try it this way. It did. So it did it that. Okay, that's good. I got too many accounts opened up on the same computer. So it's showing the Kentucky Fish and Tank Rescue link, but it's not showing the JP Merlot link. I wonder why that is. All right, you guys. I'm just looking at these stats. Yours is better. All right, Reap. We're gonna have a good time this year, my friend. We're gonna have the reptile section. We're gonna have the saltwater section. We're gonna have a YouTuber section. We're actually gonna have a kid zone. I have a guy that what he does is blimps, or not blimp, hot air balloons. He literally does hot air balloons, and I can get him. I don't know if it's going to be this year though, but I can get him to set up hot air balloons, like out in the parking lot and take people like up and down in the hot air balloons too. So there's Miss Emily. Hello, Miss Emily. Go to our YouTube channel, lady. We keep doing the Facebook. I've got my phone doing Facebook, and I've got my laptop doing YouTube. So I'm trying to push everybody over to the YouTube channel, even though, good Lord, you got to do a lot of different things to YouTube. Yeah. Hey guys, if let me just give you the blurb. If you haven't been to the YouTube channel for the Kentucky Fish and Tank Rescue, if you don't care, subscribe to it. Help me I got to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of video of watch time. So even if you're just going to bed, hit play, hit auto start, and just let the video play. So just shut the volume off and just let the videos play. So I'm cheating the algorithm and pimping myself out, and we're gonna. I'm trying to get 1,000. We've only had our YouTube channel really focusing on it for about 2 weeks, and we got 107 subscribers now. So I'm still figuring out, this back end on this live stream stuff, and I'm actually editing on my phone. I have $2,300 video editing software in Final Cut Pro, and I don't ever use it. It's complete overkill, and I've been editing on this iPhone, on this little app, and it's put it out there. But I've got all kinds of video editing stuff. So OFR, yeah, that would be awesome, Lori. Take a casting net at the OFR swimming pool. But yeah, so we discussed the Ohio Fish Rescue, making a trip up to the Ohio Fish Rescue. If y'all ever get a chance to go up there, highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Even above the Cleveland Aquarium, stop by and go make the trip. I don't even care where you're at. It is worth the trip. We talked about the Mammoth Cave Aquarium Expo. So apparently the ACA. Emily, you might be interested in this. The ACA, the American Cichlid Association, is having a 5-day, I think they're calling it the Triple Crown, a 5-day event in Louisville. Oh, look at that. Awesome. Emily, the annul that they got at the expo, Reaper still has got that. That is awesome. But anyways, the ACA is having a big 5-day event at the convention center up in Louisville on July 27th to the 31st. So I'm tentative to have the event to having our expo on the 31st, but I will change that. So maybe we'll go up there the weekend of and do some soliciting. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we can hand out some flyers or something up there. So that would be cool. We need to post that on the Facebook page and put it on the website too. So I heard there's going to be a lot of YouTubers up there. So I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Reaper said that the Mammoth Cave Aquarium Expo was better. So I don't know. We'll have to go up there and check that out. I guess I'm going to have to go. But are you guys going for 5 days? or several days? Are you going to get a hotel room or what? Let me know. Because I mean, I would definitely like to go for a day or two. And check that out. Just to have another spot. But anyways, so there's that convention. That looks like our tentative date is shot out of the water. So maybe we'll do it the following weekend. Is there any value in doing a show that close to another show? I don't know. I need you guys' feedback. If there's sometimes there can be value in having a show back-to-back weekends. Sometimes not. So we'll check that out. Oh, probably just the weekend. Oh, okay. Hi, Emily. She's on our YouTube as well. But yeah, probably just the weekend. I see. Okay. So I want to check that out. We need to get a schedule, Emily. We need to get a schedule because they probably have some type of itinerary or something like that. But yeah. Hey guys, over on Facebook. If you don't care, go over to our YouTube channel. I have a link on here already, but I can post another one. If you don't care to subscribe to our YouTube channel, that would be awesome. I am trying to get everybody switched over to the YouTube so that we can just hang out on the YouTube end of things and get the channel built up. And okay, so we have to figure out. I can't get anything any earlier. The ladies at the convention center are all booked up until about that time. Also, is it better to have an event before school starts or no? Last year we didn't. Last year school was in session and we had a great turnout. But you know, you guys give me your feedback. July 31st is when we had it last year. You know, the ladies said maybe try to have it before school gets back in, but I don't know if that's a big deal or not. All you Facebook guys, go over to the. Let me see if I can put it up on here. I can. Go over to the YouTube channel if you don't care. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We're looking for our first 1,000 subscribers. And we would love to have that. I'll post it again for you. There it is. Okay, so there's our YouTube channel, guys. So if you don't mind, go over to the YouTube channel, start populating the YouTube channel. I'm gonna do this format. I am not gonna lie. I'm gonna do this format for now, where I have one phone on Facebook Live. My laptop could be dedicated to YouTube for now. When I get the software, there's a device and there's software. There's hardware and software that will distribute live streams to up to 5 or 7 different platforms. But for now, this is fine with me. I do not care one bit. It is perfectly fine. I am loving hanging out with you guys. No kidding. We have a lot of people on the YouTube side of things. Getting to know new people. It is awesome, awesome, awesome. You guys over on the YouTube channel, make sure to go back to through the channel and check out kind of what we got going on here at the rescue. I did a little tour video the other day, and see if this thing's gonna do that. Okay, no, it's gotta go this way, and that's fine too. Yeah, of course it's not supported. But yeah, hanging out with all you guys. Yeah, maybe not, Emily. Maybe not. Maybe school wasn't in session. The girls up at the convention center said that school was in, but maybe not. No, you're right. July 31st. That sounds a little early. So, I don't know. Emily has to work the following weekend, but I don't know. Emily, let's work on something. If that's funny. Thomas came over yesterday too. We need to collaborate with him a little bit. He's got like 600 subscribers, but he does a StreamYard video concept. He's got a lot of networking around the country as well. And Reap, maybe we need to get together and get back up there and holler at you and do a sit down live stream and hang out together and get that Camaro fired up and do something a little different, like a full-on hour-long video hangout with the fish rescue guys. I think that would be kind of cool. But yeah, we got to think of a date. We definitely got to think of I don't know, even a permanent date. I mean, if we just pick July 31st, we can do that. I don't know what the ACA did. Yeah, I want your help. What are you talking about? You are center pivot person. Of course we got to have you there. I mean, unless you just want, if you want to set up a booth, whatever. We'll discuss it. We'll discuss it. Nothing is in concrete, and of course we want to have you there. And if it's just something where you just maybe want to come for a few hours or something like that, we can discuss that too. Because I definitely need all hands on deck. Minus two hands. We'll definitely figure out the system. I got a cash box lady coming this year, actually a team of ladies that'll be handling the cash box for me and relieving me of that duty. Yay. And then we're gonna have setup people. We'll have tear down. We're gonna have the kids zone. Y'all let me know if you think we need to go out into the parking lot. If we go out into the parking lot, we can do like barbecue and maybe live bands, something like that. If we stay inside, we use their catering services, which is fine too. Those guys did a great job last year. and we had the open bar. Really fun time. So we're just now in the kind of putting everything together, planning stages, and we're definitely gonna have a lot more fun this year. So I gotta put some things together. Uh, yeah. So if you guys have any cool ideas, I don't know if all of you have been to Aquascela. We went last year. We went last year. Me and David and Emily went last year. You guys can check out the Aquascela video. A lot of cool stuff. Definitely got big names out there and stuff like that. And Big Rich says he's gonna be bringing some more YouTubers and you know that type of thing. So we are gonna be networking through the World Wide Web. We would like to get now that we have a year under our belt, I feel like I can get some more vendors involved and stuff like that, and some more sponsorship. We had some great sponsors last year, and I can't wait for this year as well. So yes. Oh. Of course we're gonna do another indoor pond. I just figured out who that was. Charles Sherman. Oh, I love these guys. This is so great. This is so great. I'm just looking at like 8 screens of data and analytics and messages and stuff like that. So let's see, we should do another indoor pond. Of course we'll do an indoor pond. I want to have a water slide indoor full of koi. I want to let kids go swimming with the fishes. That, or a slip and slide. What about a slip and slide jump into a koi pond? We can get crazy, you guys. But now, y'all be thinking about stuff we need to do. Last year we really got not tied down. It was a lot more logistics than I had anticipated. Moving aquariums. See, in my mind, I basically had it to where I was just going to bring a bunch of my stuff, set it up, and everybody have a good time. With the surprising turnout with all the vendors in the booths, everybody really had their own stuff to set up, and I didn't have to set up so much stuff, but we did anyways. So we had some display stuff of our own that we set up. And I guess I just got to narrow down what we are for sure going to take and how we are for sure going to get it there and when we need to get it set up ahead of time. That's kind of what I need to have done. So I need a choreographer, right? A captain of the setup and teardown team, and I have a guy in mind. And if he should choose to take on the task, and that way I just got pulled in so many different directions last year. So if I have these captains of these teams that can take care of that stuff, would be great, right? All right, Christina, you have a good night, hon. But yeah, we'll have a setup team. We're gonna have our setup and teardown team. We're gonna have the bar and food and beverages concessions team. We're gonna have the kids zone staff. We got people over the cash box this year. It's really the YouTuber. I'm gonna focus more on the media stuff and getting the media out there, getting all the hookups and all of that stuff taken care of. We should have a really good time. I do want to get in there ahead of time to where we're not 1 o'clock in the morning, type of thing. So I'm really hoping we can do that. Uh, what else? What else? I think that's about it. Emily, figure out your schedule. Um, I'm thinking. Uh, I'm thinking if we're not back to back weekends, then we'll skip a weekend, and if you have the following weekend off, that would be good too. But let me ask around. Let me ask around because that following weekend might be such that either people are going to be wore out and not want to come to one the following weekend, vendors and the public both, and maybe we need to schedule it 2 or 3, 4 weeks away from that. Reaper, what's your opinion? Maybe we don't even worry about those guys. Um, and if we plan it a couple weeks ahead of time or a couple weeks after, um, you guys let me know. I'll talk with the girls at the convention center. Uh, uh, I'm thinking, honestly, I'm thinking we go up there, hand out flyers or business cards or notes or something to that effect to invite them to our show within the next few weeks, type of thing. That to me sounds like a publicity win-win. That's kind of what I'm thinking. If we can go up there, maybe we can get involved with the ACA type of thing, get the Bluegrass Aquatics Association involved in that. Uh, I think it's better to spread them out a little. Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at too, Emily. It's just the thing is like everybody go get these dates because I keep hearing about these new dates. We got Aquashella figured out. We'll stay away from Aquashella. This ACA thing, I think we need to stay away from it. I would like to have it after. And go up and introduce ourselves and kind of get involved with those guys. We'll get the Bluegrass Aquatics Association involved, and all of the cichlid people. There's all kinds of cichlid folks that we need to have involved, and we'll basically just show them how to set up an expo. That's my opinion. I honestly, you guys be thinking about some stuff because. I got calls after our last expo from Chattanooga, Tennessee, about doing one down there, and about nobody's doing anything like that down in Chattanooga. And Chattanooga it spurred my brain on maybe we can set this thing up as a plug and play aquarium expo wherever we want type of thing. Oh, it would be kind of cool to do. Like even like in Arizona. Or I think Ohio's got it covered. I think Ohio is the capital of the cichlid nation. But we could pick 4 or 5 cities and do our own expo wherever we want, right? And this thing could just turn into a big party. That's what a big festival. Aquashella, as cool as Aquashella was, I didn't think it was a big party. I think we could make it. I think we could make it a big party where people are there to have fun, and I don't know. I think sometimes you can go way high, and super high, and I've dealt with it. People want to be the Ferrari dealership, and that's fine. That's cool. It's way up there, but some of us just like 67 Camaros, and down here at the bottom 80%. So we can have fun doing that way. I think a live band or a live DJ. I don't know. I just think we can. I think we can do a lot of cool things. and kind of have our own style, our own flavor to it. So y'all help me out. Give me your feedback. You know, if you guys got good ideas, let me know. Send them to us. Text them on the Facebook page. Leave your comments. Leave your comments on the YouTube channel. I'll get around to them. Kind of a new thing that I'm having to get into is going back and reading all my comments on the YouTube channel. So make sure to like, subscribe, share it out there if you don't care, and you know, just let's get this thing rolling. So we're gonna be shooting, I guess, shortly after July 31st, and we'll go from there, guys. It is 9 o'clock. We've been hanging for a couple hours. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Everybody on the Facebook page, make sure to click the link. Make sure to go to the YouTube page and subscribe and like the videos. Hit autoplay and just let the channel play if you don't care. I'm just trying to get hours and hours and hours of watch time. We got to fool with the algorithm and all that good stuff. And so if you wouldn't mind helping me out with that, I sure would appreciate it. Guys on Facebook, I love all y'all. Have a good night. Don't work too hard this week, and stay safe. Okay, peace out. Facebook, guys on YouTube, we're checking out. Thank you so much for joining us. I love all y'all as well, and sure would appreciate your feedback, your comments, your continued support, your subscriptions. Like I said, if there's videos on there that you guys would like to see, we'll do that. If there's anything that we can do for you, please let me know. You guys reach out to me anytime. That you're more than welcome anytime. So super cool. I'm just looking at these analytics, you guys, and it's pretty neat. So guys, you have a great night. Have a great weekend. Keep Miss Christina in your prayers, you guys. She sure is going through it, and she does try to keep a smile on her face. So we're definitely going to keep praying for her. You guys, like I said, have a great night. Have a great weekend, and don't work too hard. Okay. Let's see if I can get out of this bad boy now. All right, guys. Peace out.